how well you guys can hear me. I'm gonna shout a little bit, but I got the windscreen on. Hopefully it's working. You can probably see it blow into frame every once in a while. Got a Wednesday nighter tonight. First one for me. I'm gonna try it. Possibly. I don't know. This might even be in the video. Depends if I go fishing or not. But I was out here rigging up a little bit before I leave, getting ready, and what I got rigged up is basically everything you can think of. On the lake we're fishing, the limit is 18 inches, and so I got a swim jig on, one I found on Tackle Warehouse I really like, flipping stick, Zell Dangerous swim bait, square bill, frog, wacky rig, individual swim bait, and jerk bait. We just got done having like torrential downpour and a big thunderstorm that came through with high winds. It's still very windy today, gusts up to 25, blowing about 15 constant, so we'll see how we do with my little boat. I can't go super far in it with these winds. I might be stuck to one shoreline, so that's why I might not do it. Otherwise, I could probably run to one or two spots that if I can make it there, I'll be fine. Otherwise, hopefully this is in the video and we'll be out fishing. I probably won't record launching the boat or anything, or like launch off, because I don't want them to kick me out or anything, because they're a little bit more old school. So once I get out there and actually get set up, I'll start recording. Hopefully the wind muff on the GoPro will be good enough and will work. Otherwise, hopefully that's it for this video, or this part, beginning of the video, and I'll be out on the water in the second half fishing, and hopefully we'll win some money back. Alright, so we scratched the Wednesday nighter idea. That the lake it was on, the way the wind was blowing, I could probably have handled it and done it, but I wouldn't have been able to fish the way I wanted to. I wouldn't have been able to get to the spots I wanted to get to. So I decided, screw it, we'll change plans, go down to this lake. It's a little bit smaller. The way the wind blows and the way the lake lays on this one, it's not nearly as bad. So we're just gonna go out here, fish, record some, have a good time out on the water, and hopefully learn something new. Fishing in the wind, do it quite often where I live, but still gotta learn something about it. Alright, it's probably really windy, but finally got the boat launched, ready to go. Even though we just got all this rain yesterday, water seems pretty clear still. Hopefully we're gonna start out frogging, maybe. Just gonna start kind of by this bay where the launch is, I think, to start with. The wind's blowing pretty good. Getting my boat before it floats away. Make sure this is tightened down nice and tight. Okay, alright, I'm okay with drifting. This lake's probably the weediest I've ever seen it, to be honest. You know what? The wind's just blowing me out. Why not? I'm just gonna start right here. Got a little bit of everything because of that tournament I was originally gonna start with, but that kind of was up backfiring a little bit. Kind of excited to throw some of these baits. Haven't thrown them yet, but good start with the frog. Brand new reel combo. Shimano SLX on a Powell diesel rod. Did an out of box review with the Powell diesel earlier. Go back and check that out. Maybe I'll link it in the video if I can figure out how to. Let's get this trolling motor down. Get ready to fish these weeds. There. Trolling motor's a little high, but that's fine. Traditional. Why are we not getting a good reading? That's why. Because the water, we're in like, I don't want the trolling motor in the weeds. A little bit higher. Right there. Why am I not getting... Okay, there we go. Wasn't working there for a little bit. 2.5 feet. Alright, first cast. Hopefully we don't backlash a mile. I thumbed it a lot there, but I don't want to backlash it. Brand new braid on it. 40-pound test because I don't think I need 50 really, to be honest. It's just weird. Hobby Garcia's low profile reels are a little bit bigger than Shimano's. Just taking a little bit of getting used to. Might have been the model Shimano I got, whatever, but trying to learn this rod too, get the rust off. It's very shallow back in here, so they might not even be in here. But the water's been up and down, so you'll see. Tearing up some weeds already. It's a little more open on here. This is, I've never seen this out here. I don't know if you guys can see it in the camera. Put these weeds all topped up in here. Never seen that. But I'm okay with it. Probably a big bass in here, or pike. Both probably. I really don't even know if frogging's gonna be the play, but we're doing it. You guys are probably getting absolutely fucked by wind right now. So we are gonna change this to my looping mode and just get to fishing. Oh, I just had to blow up. He missed it though, by quite a bit. I'll try one more cast. Oh yeah, I don't mind this combo. I can walk it pretty good. Of course, now the wind's coming. Oh, come on. Get me a bite. This wind is literally coming from every direction in here. Alright, back in this little kind of cove. I'm casting back to a spot where I seem to always catch a fish, but haven't got one yet. I don't know how much I got in the last clip, but I had a blow up earlier back in here. Not this shallow that I am now, but did have a blow up, so that gives me confidence that I could get a bite. There's another spot with some lily pads and bigger weeds that I can fish too, but there's always one back here. Oh, I just spooked something. Might have been a bluegill up there. Usually eat it right on that shade line, so we'll pause it. Come on. This wind just keeps blowing me shallower. Now it's gonna whip around and push me back. Wow. That's crazy. It gets muddier farther back in here, but maybe if I go towards the turtles. Turtles don't care. I can really get the walk the dog action everyone talks about with this rod, which I like. There's a bluegill at the surface. Maybe that's what I need to switch to, my bluegill frog. Right now, I'm throwing my favorite color Spro frog. It's between this one or the bluegill color. Everyone's like, oh, you just need to throw black or white. I don't know, I feel like color makes a difference, especially in these lakes when you pause it and they sit and look at it. So this one matches perfectly with like a leopard frog, I believe, which is what we got a lot around here. It's freak color, but it's really the belly you got to worry about. They don't really see the sides unless it's sideways on a lily pad or something, but even then the top's still nice color. You can see them bite marks and everything on it. Caught quite a few fish on this one. Trying to add more to it, but between this one and their bluegill color or bream color, whatever they call it, they're my two favorite ones to throw. Alright, let's get back to fishing. Get up there by that tree. Okay, I'm over that branch. Work it. I'm gonna work it a little bit slower. They aren't eating the frog like I thought they would be. Well, I never really thought they would be, but I had one blow up, so I figured more would come. Now we're back in that cove. It gets real shallow up there, like inches of water, but if I can just work it past them. When they're shallow, you gotta watch the sides of your frog and stuff too. You'll see the ripples occasionally of them darting towards it or away from it, then you kind of know what mood they're in. Or even watch the lily pads if you're fishing in a bunch of them. Just watch them you'll see them move if a fish swims by them quickly. Because you might not see the wake of the fish, but you'll see the lily pads disperse for a shake, or the tops of them kind of produce some action at the top. Alright, been saving this tree for a little bit. Okay, not exactly where I wanted to cast it. Oh. Okay, I think it's just a reflection off the water.
Well, my GoPro died, but technically I didn't get skunked. I'm gonna get them unhooked, not gonna record it, but decent pike.
Well, my GoPro died. If I catch any more fish, I'll just record little clips like that and throw it in the middle of the video or whatever. But I decided to come out here kind of in the middle of this lake because it's like the only spot without weeds. I want to throw a crankbait, so I said, screw it, I'll throw a crankbait out here, middle of the lake, knowing I was probably going to catch a pike like that. But also kind of hoping there'd be a bass down there. 13 feet of water finally got me out of the weeds, and I don't know if these are fish markings or what exactly that is. Kind of figuring it out yet. I know there's supposed to be like arches when you go over them and like the denser and stuff, but kind of good sitting in the same spot it must be, or that must be the fish I caught or something. Because now it's either weeds that are laid over like that growing, or it's fish. I don't really know. So I'm just get the fishing, see if I catch more or not. Probably throw clips in there. All right. Well, that day was not a great day. Caught that one pike. That was it. It was windy, weedy, kind of chilly out. So frogging didn't work out. As you guys can see, I had one blow up that day. Caught that pike out in the middle of the lake, which wasn't too bad, but it was a rough day. But thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. See you guys in the next episode.